Hi guys, I'm JJ Joshua. Welcome to Thoughtful Thursday at jjforinsight.com. Today I want to share a powerful practice to help you transcend emotional triggers or activated PTSD or trauma events. All you need is 10 minutes, a timer, a little bit of privacy to do these 4 simple steps to help you transcend above a reactive state of mind. I feel this is so timely and important for us right now that I'm also providing for you a handout with the 4 steps clearly right in front of you there, and then page 2 of all the research, science, and philosophy that makes them work for you. And you can access that at my website, jjforinsight.com. Just go all the way to the bottom of the homepage. You'll see a little button there that says submit for my free gift, and you'll actually be getting 2 free gifts all about transcending emotional triggers. Now, I was inspired to start this and to share this today because of something that happened to me last week. You know, you guys, we don't have control over the outside world. We only have control over our response to it. So last week, I was enjoying my morning. I treasure my morning time. I feel it's sacred and I protect it. And I don't let any media come in, but an unusual event happened and I saw an image that instantly plunged into me like a spear through my heart. I saw an image of a single firefighter with his leg up on the rock and nothing but a sea, a sky of orange and red flame behind him. And it instantly plunged me into a sea of despair and confusion and helplessness and anger. And it was so intense, I was practically doubled over with this emotion. It's been a long, long time since anything external has triggered me that quickly. And so I had to pull out one of my tools that I compiled a couple years ago to help me get over that. And I'm going to share the 4 simple steps quickly, and then I'm going to share the science and philosophy behind them that makes them work. So the first step is very simple. It takes less than a minute. You just breathe in a couple times and then ask for spiritual help. Ask for a higher power to help you, any higher power that works for you. Step 1, ask for higher help. Step 2, you're going to set your timer for 5 minutes and you're going to just sit quietly and feel the feelings. Feel the feels, you guys. Just let them be without judgment. Step 2 is feel the feelings. Step 3 is very important. You're going to do the hokey pokey and you're going to shake it all about. Literally, I want you to shake your body as much as you possibly can, vigorously, your head, your tongue, your boogie, your belly, shake it all for 2 minutes. And step 4 is also for 2 minutes. You're going to stand in what is known as the power posture or the Wonder Woman posture with your stance slightly widened, your chest up, smile, hands on hips or hands in the victory position, and hold that position for 2 minutes while either laughing or doing a gratitude practice. That's it. Ask for spiritual help, feel the feelings, shake your body, and stand in the power posture. Now, that day, I had to do this practice 3 times in order to get myself back to my calm, centered place. I had a very busy day that day. I had client work and deadlines and projects. I couldn't spend the whole day swimming in the sea of despair. When that hit me, I was absolutely lost. So sometimes you will need to do this more than once to clear that activation. Humans don't release things, as you might have noticed, all at once. We do it in stages. That day, I needed 3 rounds of this in an hour and a few other things to get me back to center. There's another way, so rinse and repeat as often as you need to with this. And there's another application for this. Have you ever had one of those days where you just wake up and it's like, oh, another day, you're tired or you're achy, or you just feel slightly depressed for no reason? Well, that could be a subconscious trigger or just tiredness. And you can do this practice first thing in the morning. Shake your booty, stand in the power posture, and shift your attitude immediately. This works on all 4 levels: physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. So you can also use it proactively. And I've also kind of discovered by accident that if I get the slightest little cold, little feeling that I might be getting sick, I do the 4-step transformation process, and a few times it's just stopped. So why do we do these 4 steps, and why and how do they work? Step number 1, we ask for spiritual help because Einstein told us to. Literally, he says, you cannot solve a problem from the same mind that created it. So when that hit me last week, I was swimming in a sea of despair, fear, terror, anger, frustration, victimhood. I was lost in a very stormy sea of fear hormones. My body is surging with cortisol. There's nothing brilliant going on over here. When humans are swimming in a sea of fear, and that's whether it's conscious or unconscious, we are subject to the toxic MSG of the human mind. MSG stands for mean, stupid, and greedy. All humans are mean, stupid, and greedy when we're swimming in the field of the sea of fear. There's no brilliance, there's no creativity, there's no mind there that can help us solve that problem. So we ask for spiritual help so we can get over here into the sea of love. When I was young, I was a lifeguard, and I went through the water safety instructor, got my certificate, and they told us when we were on boat safety day that if somebody falls overboard, you do not jump in with them. No, you throw them the little life preserver donut and you pull them to safety. Well, that's exactly what happens when we ask for spiritual help. The spiritual help throws us a safety buoy and pulls us over to the sea of love, where now we have access to wisdom, creativity, compassion, empowerment. From here, we can create a good life. From here, not so much. Step 2, feel the feelings. We've all heard that old phrase, what you resist persists, and that is true for feelings. So any psychologist will tell you that healing comes from a safe, honest confrontation with any trauma or upset of any time, whether it's 10 minutes ago or 10 years ago, until we face it fully, without judgment, just to see it for what it is. It will be running us. We don't move past it. And so that's what this is about, to transcend that. That's why we feel the feelings for 5 full minutes or longer if you want. Now, step 3 is very important. Step 3, shake your body and do the hokey pokey and shake it all about, and I'll tell you where that came from. That came from the brilliant work of Peter A. Levine, Nature's Lessons in Healing Trauma. This book is a self-help book that anybody can use. It's written for the layman, and in that is a whole bunch of science about why mammals, we are mammals, need to shake out trauma physically. And that's why you do the 2 minutes of shaking. I highly recommend that book if you have chronic PTSD or trauma for self-help. Now, this is where I need to give you all a disclaimer. This 4-step transformation process and practice is for current day-by-day incidences of triggers. This is current event stuff. Now, if you are experiencing extreme trauma, active PTSD at this time, obviously, this is just like taking a pill for a headache. It is an action pill for your body, mind, spirit system, but you may need additional support. So if you are in that situation, please get the help you need. But this helps us get through day to day so we can call our power back from all that stuff out there. And now step number 4 is doing the power posture. And that is a brilliant piece of work that comes from Amy Cuddy, C-U-D-D-Y. And she did extensive research that demonstrated that when we stand askance in the power Wonder Woman pose or arms up for 2 minutes, only 2 minutes, we literally change the hormones in our body. We have a physiological change from the sea of fight or flight cortisol hormones over here in the fearful stormy sea to testosterone, empowered, I got this hormones, a totally different thing. Now that to me, 2 minute investment, absolutely free, that so rocks. So I compiled all of these techniques that come from other people's wisdom into a recipe that you can do in 10 minutes. Now, it feels kind of weird, shake your booty, doing the feelings. I will agree with you, it's kind of weird and odd. But let me ask you, is 10 minutes of feeling a little weird and odd worth 10 hours of feeling bad all day, or 10 weeks, or in some cases 10 years? So feel a little odd, just do it to shift yourself out of that sea of fear. So life gets lifey. I invite you to really take this in, learn the 4-step process. A reminder to go to my website at jj4insight.com to get your handout. And I thank you so much for clicking in today. Be kind to your mind and everyone else's. Ta-ta for now.